Okay, here we go. Let's see what's going on, guys. All right, as far as last night. All right, what I want to do is I just want to probably go down to the very end because at the very end there were standard form. I don't want you sitting back here. You just sit right up here. All right, a minute. All right, let's go to the very end. All right, I think I've done just about all of them now, so we can kind of double check things if you want. But let's go down here. Here we go. Let's knock out 29, 30, and 31. All right, everybody take a look at 29, 30, and 31. Well, I might as well do 28 too. So here we go. We'll just start with 28. All right. Hopefully some of you did 28. If not, that's okay. It doesn't matter. All right. Our job is try to get through all of them today. All right. See how you're doing. So again, I think the directions we're putting it in standard forms. Did I agree? Right. So that's probably the hardest. That's why I'm starting down here. All right. So let's review standard form. Standard form is what? AX plus. Beautiful. AX plus BY equals C. Very happy with that? Okay, so now you have to be able to tell me what the slope of this line is. Right, so is this in the right format?
No.
No. So the first thing we have to do is we have to write that in y equals mx plus b. Drew, what are we going to do?
We're going to move this 3y over.
Right, so we're going to have 3x minus 10 equals 2y. Do you agree with that? And then what?
And then you're going to divide by 2.
That's correct. So y is equal to 3 over 2x minus 5. Is everybody happy with that explanation? So far, so good, right? So now, what is the slope of the parallel line? Slope of the parallel line would equal what? 3 over 2. And it's passing through the point -2, -1. You're good. Anybody have any questions with that? Do I have any questions with that? All right, now let's write the equation. Drew, go.
I'm going to slope like this.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so it'd be y plus 1 equals 3 over 2. And this is x plus 2.
Look how easy that was, right? Now we're going for standard form. Do we agree? So because we're going for standard form, am I allowed to have fractions?
No.
No. So what do I need to get rid of here?
2.
The 2. So I should multiply everything through by what? Yeah, let's go ahead and multiply everything through by 2. When I multiply everything through by 2, I end up with
2y plus 16.
So basically, I just went ahead and multiplied it through, right? Now, some kids had trouble, right? If I multiply by 2, the 2 here and the 2 here cancel. So I distribute the 3. Double check yourself and make sure you're seeing that. Yes. No, you didn't hear me say that. If I was going straight to slope-intercept form, I would just do that. You see what I'm saying, right? But we're doing standard form, so I'm getting rid of the fractions for standard. Okay, so now to get it in standard form, next step, go ahead.
You have to, so the 3x is already positive. So
Right.
keep it. And then 2y over it.
And then,
Minus 2y, and then it would be minus 2.
whoa, wait a minute. Not minus 2, but minus 6, right? Because we're trying to, yes. Now, come on, everybody take a look at that. If you can do that, that's probably the hardest problem. For whatever reason, standard form is a bit harder. I don't know why. Go. Of course, then you get the same answer, you just not get multiplied by -1. You remember that? Right? X's has to be positive. Right? That's your only little minor thing. Just to stop. It's just that's the line that's parallel to that line. We just found the line that's parallel. You hear me? Anybody else? Any questions on that? All right, let's do the perpendicular. All right, let's do the perpendicular. All right, come on, guys, help me. All right, so with 29, first thing I need to do is right. So y equals. Wait a minute. I got to put it in the right format first. So y equals. Come on, no, you don't. Come on, look up. You're not getting away that easy. You got to solve it for y. So what's in the way? Remember, it has to be in y equals form. Yes, there you go. Come on. All you got to do is think a little bit. Negative 3x plus 3. You okay with that? All right, come on now. So now m equals what? The slope of the perpendicular would equal what? 1/3, right. And we're passing through the point -3, -5. So go ahead, write the equation for me. Come on. Y. Perfect. Now we're still going for standard form, so we'll have to do right, multiply everything through by 3. Perfect. Now what? Okay. And then what? No. So it's so now what? Just tell me to change all the signs. So it becomes
X plus -3y.
yeah. All right. Again, there's small little differences that you could do to get the right same answer. 40 what? Yeah, we're gonna do them all. I'm trying to do them all. Let's go. Well, you tell me what you're thinking. So go back to the first of your paper. Look at the very beginning of your notes. What's the rule? Yeah. Right? Negative or something. Go. Because if I multiply this by 3, they cancel. Yeah, it should be the 1. You agree with that or not? Come on now. Speak up. Speak up. What's 3 times 1/3? 3 times 1/3 is 3. Okay, yeah. You sure? Come on, no, leave him alone. You sure, Sam? All right. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3. All right? Explanations. All right. Stay after it. What? What did you need? No, let's go. All right. So, go ahead. Yeah, moving the y would be better. So y equals what? Good. Yes, y equals 5x minus 3. Everybody make sure you know what that is. What? I want the y to be positive, right? So if I move the y over, and then I have to move the 3. You with me? And pretty soon your brain will be able to just say that's what he's doing. Right? So right now you just have to practice moving the variables around. All right, now if you're not sure, of course, now's the time you say what's going on. What? Because I didn't move the 5x. I moved the y. The y was negative. All right, go. So what's the slope of the parallel line? 5. Okay. So beautiful. Now what? Good. Now what? And then what? You're right, you're right. Five x minus y equals negative 2. Well, what did you think it was? Well, you would be correct, but we're talking about what? Parallel. Yep, that's why you have to read carefully. Yes, sir. What is 5 minus 3? Good. I didn't even have to use a calculator either. I'm impressed. All right. You see it, though? All right, because we're just moving things around. All right. Again, remember what I'm telling you guys. Don't sit there and not know something. But there's no reason to sit there and not know something. I don't care if it's 5 minus 3. Even though I made a little joke, it's okay. Right? It doesn't matter. If you don't see it, you might as well say something so you can fix it on the next problem, because there's, 30-something problems here that are all about the same. If you don't know how to do it on this one, you're not going to know how to do it on the next one. What? What?
So is it fine that I kept the 5x number?
All I want is this answer. I don't care how you get to that answer. If that answer is on your paper, you are what? Right. Anything else is, guess what? Wrong. I enjoy putting a big fat red X on your paper. Sometimes I had to get an extra pen for some. That was yours. Yes, I like that. Bragger. All right, here we go. Stauffer, what's up? You are. Just 3, not X.
3 and
So now, let me hear an answer out of you today.
5 minus 2 is equal to 3 over 7 x minus 7.
You're amazing. So now what?
And then you want to carry over the 2 to the other side, and you plus 2, and then you get negative 19, and then you want to carry over 3x.
Yes.
And then you get negative 3x plus y is equal to negative 19. You change the sign to 3x minus y is negative 19.
equals what? That's what I thought you said. Nice, right? That's not bad, guys. Come on. That's not bad. All right, good work, good work. All right, so that's all of that. So now we need, let's do 26 and 27 real quick. All right, everybody grab 26 and 27 if you haven't done it. Good, then do the other one. Did we do 27 together?
Yes.
All right, so then all we have to do is 26. All right, so I'm going to get rid of 26. And let's give you about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 25. 20. I'm going to post them right now. I think I've done them all. All right, who's not very good at this? Who's not very good?
I'm very good.
All right, go. I like that. What do I do? The slope of the parallel is? Good job. Passing through the point. So now what? Okay, now what? Good. Yep. So, all right, like I said, if you got that, you're in pretty good shape.
Oh, I finally get it. Yes.
Yeah. Pretty nice, right? Everybody happy? Everybody happy? Okay, listen real quickly, guys. Here's what I got for you. All right. Listen, I did with the other class. All right. I did all of them now. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the solutions. But before I post the solutions, is there anybody that's going, man, I wish you would just help me with this particular problem? Go. Let's look at 25. All right. So here we go. Let's pull down 25. Okay. Now, this one I like because you see my notes on this? All right. So what is, if we rearrange this to this equation right here, what's the slope of that line? Mia, what's the slope of that line? 1. And since I'm doing the perpendicular, what's the negative reciprocal of 1? -1. Beautiful. There you have it. Does that make sense now? Yeah, so the slope is -1. Now, what's nice on these is we just had to do it in point slope form, so it was easy. All right, there was nothing to these. It's just one step. Once you find the slope, then you use for point slope form to write the equation. You with me on this or not? All right, what?
Number 24.
All right, let's look at 24 because I was hoping somebody would ask me this question. All right, so here we go. Let's look at it. So x equals -2. If you can't tell me x equals -2 is a vertical line, you're in a little bit of trouble. You're behind. Anytime I say x equals, you should tell me it's a vertical. Just like if I say y equals, you know it's a what? You know it's horizontal. So if x equals -2, I want to draw something that's perpendicular to a vertical line. Of course, that would have to be a horizontal line. So if I draw a horizontal line, that line is perpendicular, which means it's y equals, wrong, y equals 5. The reason it's y equals 5 because it goes through that point right there. All right, so now because you are brilliant, let's take a look at number 23. So y equals 9 is a what type of line?
It's a no school. Oh, that way. Vertical.
Horizontal. Y equals 9 is a horizontal line. What? Y equals 9 is a horizontal line. So if I want to be perpendicular to a horizontal, I'm going to be, yes, I'm going to be vertical. Thank you. If you're drawing a horizontal and you want to be perpendicular, you'd be drawing a vertical. Verticals are always x equals. So in this case, our x value is what? -2. Everybody happy with that explanation?
Yes.
All right, so now, all right, I'm happy with you guys. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post these real quick, all right? And then I want you to double check your work. If you're not sure about something, you come ask me a question or you can ask your neighbor. But what I wanted to do now